What's up, dude? So I got a little bit of a gameplay right here, a free-for-all on Overgrown. I joined late. The first 3 kills got cut off. I promise you they weren't that exciting. But this is such a short gameplay that I actually added a snippet of a gameplay from Search and Destroy on the back of that. This gameplay is only like 3.5 minutes, and then the Search and Destroy snippet is like 5 minutes. So a quick little 8-minute video for you guys today. Just a normal commentary. I haven't done one of these in a long time. It's mostly been a lot of weekend warfare stuff, at least recently, because I really have been, focusing on that on the weekends. This weekend, the weekend warfare playlist is just gun game with noob tubes. I don't really know if I have much to add to that at this point, but you know what, if I can think of anything, I'll give you guys a video on that as well. But you guys see, I picked up a helicopter right there. I've used this in a tips and trick video before, but I might as well mention it again. I'm not going to call my helicopter in until I die, because if I call it in when I die, it builds up my next kill streak. And that makes, especially in free-for-all, that makes things significantly easier for me. In free-for-all, I really only need to get a helicopter once. I can pretty much set myself up to win. You guys can kind of see that strategy here pretty effectively played out. I joined late, and I've still come back, and a little bit of a teaser, a sneak peek, if you will. I win. So, yeah, nonetheless. So, guys, MLB just started up. Like I said, I think I mentioned this in a commentary quite a bit ago. I'm a big sports fan, and I'm especially a big baseball fan. Really baseball, football, college basketball. Those are kind of my things. Baseball is a huge part, a huge thing in my life. I really, really love baseball. And I really enjoy the tacticality behind it. There's always just the mind games throughout the game. There's the game itself, the physical game being played out, and then also, just the mental components of the game. It's just fascinating to me. And I'm in a Dynasty Fantasy Baseball League, and what that means is I keep 35 of my 40 players, so I'm very, very in the loop with baseball players. I know I have like 3 or 4 prospects on my team that aren't even in the majors yet that I am fully aware of what I project them to do, what I perceive them to be value-wise. And I think that stuff is fun. It's fascinating. It puts me in the shoes of a GM, and that would honestly be a dream job. Probably never something that I could get to, but it'd be a dream job of mine nonetheless. I think I also mentioned in a tips and trick video, just really quickly, that I haven't been playing online as much in the last 2 weeks or so. I'm really, really into game battles right now. I used to be into it. I didn't play it for a while, and now I'm just really, really into it again. I've got a buddy I used to play with, and we've been playing doubles. I'm trying to get a couple more buddies that I used to play with to play team with me, but that's not going out so hot. I'm going to find some people on the free agent wire, and just kind of through some I guess mutual friends, I'll find some more people to find a team. I want to I want to eventually stream those. I think that'd be really fun, just to put some a little bit of variety on my channel, some tacticality. Once again, the GBs are super fun to me because they're so tactical. It's a mind game on top of the, I guess not necessarily physical game, but the video game itself. And I just really, really enjoy that. I love outsmarting people and going to places that they wouldn't expect me to be. And my favorite thing to do in GBs, and I guess this is a little bit of tips and tricks for my GB, or a little tip for you if you guys play GBs. I love using smokes. I love using smokes. I just, for whatever reason, I feel like I can outsmart people with smokes, and you can set up so many fake plants, fake rushes, and then ultimately eventually go through the smokes, etc. I just got off a game on, I want to say backlot, and I love to smoke out A. And when I smoke out A, sorry, I thought I heard something, guys. And when I smoke out A, I sometimes I go through the smoke, and sometimes I just go to B. And the majority of the time, I go through the smoke to A, and then it sets up for 3 or 4 offenses down the road, because GB variant is best of, it would be best of 11, I guess it would be. You have to win 6 to win. 3 or 4 offenses down the road, we can smoke out B, nade, or smoke out A, nade A, and then go the long way to B. There's always a guy in the middle who's got their back turned, and it's fun. It's fun. It's just so tactical. If you guys aren't enjoying this game, which I find it hard to believe, I cannot believe how enjoyable this game is, given that the exact same game came out, 10 years ago or whatever it was. If you're not enjoying just playing online, I do suggest making a GB team. I got a couple, I guess, tips and tricks for that too. I would suggest, especially if you're new, don't post any matches, because they can see if you're a higher level or lower level than them. So a lot of times good teams will just feast on the lower level teams. And that will really, really quickly make you make your competitive game battles experience not fun. And if you recognize, this is actually a clip from running through rushing routes. I have a couple more that are ready to come out. And this game, I had 2 clips, I think, from running through rushing routes, if I'm not mistaken. This was a very, very good game that just, a little bit of recording issues. But once again, would it really be my video without one? But yeah, so game battles is fun. I suggest it if you guys are bored with the game how it is. I really, really do suggest it. It's a fun mix-up. So March Madness just got done. I don't know if anybody made a bracket, but I'm kind of rambling on sports a lot. But I really enjoy making brackets. It's fun for me. None of mine were good. If you don't know, UNC wound up beating Gonzaga. I actually had a bracket where I had Gonzaga winning. That obviously didn't pan out. Gonzaga and Villanova were my two teams, and neither of them won, so that's too bad. But anyways, I saw Call of Duty World at War or World War II information the other day, and I have another informational video that's ready to come out. This one's going to focus solely on weapons instead of just be like 3 or 4 minutes of just, holy cow, like reaction to the fact that we have Call of Duty World at War II coming out, or World War II. It's going to be so hard for me not to say Call of Duty World at War II, but maybe I'll get there one day. I got some informational stuff on that. I got a lot of projected weapons, game modes. War maybe returning. I don't even know if any of you guys that watch this video even know what War is, because that game was so old. And that was the only game that game mode was in, which is just odd to me. It was such a great game mode. It was really fast paced. I'm trying to think of a comp for you guys that I can describe it as, but there really is none. Essentially what it is there are 3 flags, or 3 to 5 flags, depending on the size of the map. And you take each flag, kind of like domination, and you get momentum as you take flags and build up kills and kill streaks. So just everything wraps up really well. And it's just a great game mode. I find it hard, or I just don't understand why people deleted it. But whatever, I forgot to do super fast mode there, so that's embarrassing. But a little bit raw. This is my first commentary in a long time, and I'm just kind of, talking about stuff. And I really like this. I really like just talking to you guys, with whatever comes to mind, fill in with some tips and tricks. I could do a little bit more, I guess, analysis of what goes on. I do normally do that in my commentaries. This one's just kind of, whatever's on my mind, inside the mind of Crew Hound. So here I'm doing my rush, hitting my rush. I dash a little bit through these. I don't even know what these are called. Like, they're just big barriers. On this map, it's really efficient to, I guess you've seen this in running through rush rounds, but it's really efficient to use these barriers to your advantage. And then a lot of times people will sit back here and snipe. And while I don't condone being a jackass, if you put on Jug, for the most part, you're going to survive one sniper shot, so that's not a bad call. I do that a lot in GBs, especially if people are using the M40. The M40 is not a one-shot kill through Jug, but the Barrett can be, and then the R700 can be as well. So on this map, it's actually not too dumb to run Jug because of how many snipers there are, but it is douchey, so just keep that in mind. But the game's coming to a close here. At least the video's coming to a close here. I had a couple really good rounds here. I think my my score was 25-2, I want to say, on Overgrown. And here, I don't even know. I'm so bad at these guys. What am I doing? But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. If you like these commentaries where I'm just kind of like putting you guys in my mind, let me know. We can do more of these. And if you want more tips and tricks, we can go that route too. So anyways, that's the video. Peace out.